Hi everyone. Today's presentation will be tackling the challenges in research concerning child consent. These challenges include but are not limited to the following: communication challenge, language, level of education of the child, etc. Socioeconomic factors such as parental levels of education and the culture of collectivism found in some countries. Children and developmental milestones. Children should be approached in a way that is adequate with their level of understanding. Concept of legal guardianship. In Lebanon and some Latin American countries, the consent of both parents is required for their child to participate in a research study. This is not the case in the U.S. Unfamiliarity in research and science ethics. Taking advantage of health care access by parents and not out of interest. Assenting depends on different factors: type of researcher, parent personality, life experiences of the child. Research on sensitive topics, such as abuse and HIV, are harder to gain consent for because of stigma. Institutions having different guidelines in terms of child involvement in decision making. Due to the sake of time, we will be discussing 3 scenarios. Scenario 1.
Ready to give consent for the trial?
Yes, doctor.
What is a trial?
It's like a game you take part in that helps us find new, better medications.
Yay, I love games. What is the challenge tackled in this scenario? Communication gap and developmental status. Receivers should apporent children in a way that makes them able to understand what is going on. Pope in charge of obtaining consent. Assent should talk to children in a way that is tailored to their expected level of understanding according to their developmental status. Scenario 2.
Don't worry, son. We're going to find a way to heal your sickness.
What are we going to do to heal our child? We have no money.
Clinical trial, studying a new chemotherapeutic agent for leukemia.
What is the challenge tackled in this scenario? Taking advantage of health care access by parents. Some parents enroll their children in research trials just to get its associated benefits like free vaccines, procedures, or medication. In this case, consent is not given out of interest for the project but rather just to personally benefit from the financial aspect of the situation. Scenario 3.
I'm conducting a trial that could help with your child's condition. Would you like to enroll?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I just need you and her father to sign this consent form.
Oh, but her father is abroad.
I'm afraid that won't work.
What is the challenge tackled in this scenario? The concept of legal guardianship. In Lebanon and some Latin American countries, the consent of both parents is required for their child to participate in a research study. This is challenging. When the parents don't live together, would delay the whole process of obtaining consent and thus the whole research. Some children don't even get to participate in research buckets of this. This is different in the US. And that's a wrap. Thank you for your attention.